Store, located at 301 LBI Railway Embankment, East Coast, Demerara. Call 220-6783 or 628-9016. In stock chair sets, wardrobes, chest of drawers, suites, dining sets, TV stands, china cabinets, vanities and beds. It's J&J Classic Furniture Store. Call 220-6783 or 628-9016.
Yeah, blasted, disgusting children. Get inside.
So what about the children in the yard?
Not me. I ain't getting involved. I don't want my name calling people's story.
You rather know those children get abused before you do something to stop it or prevent.
That is not my concern. I just feel like my see nothing, hear nothing. I am not getting involved.
Bring the child care and protection hotline. Them people know how to deal with it. You don't have to give them your name.
Call the Child Care and Protection Agency hotline on 227-0979. Children need adults to protect them. Don't let them down.
Presenting HGPTV's Shopping Hour Christmas Edition. Showcasing the best products and services through interviews, demonstrations, deals, and giveaways. Coming to you on 4 platforms: YouTube, Facebook, TV, and our website. If you are a business and would like to advertise or showcase your product or service, contact us on 644-5722 or email melody_thomas at hgptv.com. Have a Merry Christmas.
आया रमज़ान रहमत वाला तेरी इनायत या अल्लाह माहे रमज़ान की हम रहमत पाएंगे रोज़ा रखने की ताकत दे हिम्मत हमको या अल्लाह सजदे में हम अपने सर को झुकाएंगे
Compelling design starts with familiar elements that captivates the eyes with a fresh perspective. Most of us long for the ability to choose our surroundings. At Andy and Amrit Furniture Store, we believe that your paradise should be easy as walking through your own front door. With our great line of home furnishings for you to choose from, with sofas starting from $50,000, we also custom built to suit your specifications. So come visit with us and make your choice. We also sell MDF, white pine wood and white pine plywood. Andy and Amrit Furniture Store located at 7B Goodhill Public Road, East Coast, Demerara. Telephone 503-8001 or 658-4785. Layaway and financing available. Come see us first.
These nice products I go with proper things. Peppies, you get the best and these things. Oh no, bless up.
Okay. Pack up these things. Yellow, you put the things in the car.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. Do da do da do. I love you and you and you and you and you. I love all of you.
Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
And you. I love Peppies.
Today, as in every Christmas, they join us at the family table. The aunt who photographs all the dishes. The cousin who's always late. The judgy couple. The niece who brings a new boyfriend every year. The bachelor who thinks he's still 20. And of course, the essential, the one who brings the buckets. We all add something to make each Christmas as unique as the taste of KFC.
Presenting HGPTV's Shopping Hour Christmas Edition. Showcasing the best products and services through interviews, demonstrations, deals, and giveaways. Coming to you on 4 platforms: YouTube, Facebook, TV, and our website. If you are a business and would like to advertise or showcase your product or service, contact us on 644-5722 or email melody_thomas@hgptv.com. Have a Merry Christmas.
At Sofa Plus, you can create a home you love. There is a style for everyone at a price anyone can afford. Shop in store at Lot 7 Monrepos and make every day fantastic. We also custom build to your specification. Give us a call on telephone number 6380702. Sofa Plus, we are here because of you.
Your top stories this evening, sponsored by Courts, bringing value home. Desir grills Todd on lack of clarity in Argyle Declaration, some aspects left for interpretation. Heightened security for Christmas holidays. GCOMS claims an objection exercise to begin January 2, 2024, and opposition had no case. AG following dismissal of elections petitions case. HGP Nightly News begins now. Good evening to our viewers here in Guyana and online. I'm Alitha Grant with the Tuesday, 19 December 2023 edition of the HGP Nightly News. At this hour, we will tell you that opposition member of parliament Amanda Walton Desir on Tuesday sought clarity on the recently signed Argyle Agreement. The Member of Parliament contends that the agreement caters to part of the International Court of Justice's ruling, while also arguing that it is important that such a matter must not be left up for interpretation. Renata Burnett opens tonight's newscast.
On Tuesday, during the 70th sitting of the 12th Parliament, Opposition Member of Parliament Amanda Walton Desir questioned Foreign Affairs Minister Hugh Todd whether the Guyana contingent during the course of negotiations, which resulted in the signing of the Argyle Declarations in St. Vincent and the Grenadines last Thursday, specifically considered the first limb of the International Court of Justice judgment on the matter concerning the border. Minister Todd, in responding, assured that the request was made. However, Desir argued that it was not reflected in the declaration.
Implicit in the declaration, and it's mutually beneficial to both parties, beginning also with the title of the declaration, which speaks to peace within the region.
Desir further argued that a matter as important as ensuring that the security Ghana currently enjoys from the ICJ's interim decision should not be left for interpretation.
In a declaration, the essence of a declaration is for something to be stated and declared, Mr. Todd. So that answer is completely unacceptable.
Todd stated that in the Argyle Declaration, it was agreed that Ghana and Venezuela, directly or indirectly, will not threaten or use force against one another in any circumstances, including those consequential to any existing controversies between the two states. Meanwhile, Desir pointed out that while the use of force is being taken off the table by Venezuela, it is not the only mechanism to interfere in Ghana's ability to man the Essequibo.
Article 9 of this agreement, because Article 9 says that they will have to speak in essence with Venezuela on any matter that has implications for the territory, and I am deeply, deeply disappointed.
Other declarations in the Argyle Agreement included the agreement that any controversies between the two states will be resolved in accordance with the international law, including the Geneva Agreement dated February 17, 1966, the commitment to the pursuance of good neighborliness, peaceful coexistence, and the unity of Latin America and the Caribbean, in addition to the agreement to continue dialogue on any other pending matters of mutual importance to the two countries. Renata Burnett, reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
The final report of the 2022 Population and Housing Census is expected to be available by the end of 2024, more than a year after it was launched. In this Shamar Allen's report, you will hear that inclement weather was a major bugbear in successfully completing the exercise in a timely manner.
The 2022 Population and Housing Census is ongoing, and a preliminary report is expected to be made available to the government by the second quarter of 2024. This was relayed to the National Assembly on Tuesday by Senior Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh after being grilled by opposition parliamentarian Annette Ferguson.
We should have a preliminary report by the second quarter of 2024, and subsequent to the preparation of that preliminary report by the end of the second quarter 2024, the Bureau will require a further 4 to 6 months for preparation and publication of all reports.
Acknowledging that the government was expecting a report earlier, Dr. Singh relayed that the Bureau of Statistics was confronted with a number of challenges, including inclement weather and competing national events.
No doubt, like the Honourable Member, we would like the census exercise to be completed as quickly as possible, but we would also like it to be completed without compromise to its rigor and comprehensiveness.
A total of 2,811 temporary census personnel were hired. The census, which is conducted every 10 years, is used to collect social, demographic, and economic data on the population. The last such exercise was conducted in 2012. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Shamar Allen.
With the Christmas season upon us, Traffic Chief Mahindra Singh is adamant that poor parking choices is the leading cause of traffic congestion in the capital city. Tiana Cole has your report.
Traffic Chief Senior Superintendent Mahindra Singh has disclosed that poor parking choice is one of the main factors that contribute to lengthy traffic lines in the capital city.
Congestion is owing to those poor parking choices, the unavailability or limited parking spaces in the commercial areas.
To address these issues promptly, the Ghana Police Force plans to introduce patrols where officers will move on motorcycles and in cars whenever feasible.
Because the areas where the congestion is occurring and or taking place, you find it requires ranks moving either on foot or cycle, which allow for quicker responses and or mobility.
Regarding accidents and incidents during the holiday season, Mahindra points out that speeding, blatant inattentiveness, and driving under the influence are the three major contributing factors.
There is an increase in vehicular and pedestrian traffic. There's a likelihood that there will be activities where you find persons socialize. So as a result of socializing and being present in each other's company, be it for a lengthy period or haven't seen each other for a while, there is another likelihood of an imbibing of alcohol at levels beyond prescribed limits.
He added that police are not known to be anti-entertainment or anti-social.
We support every sector of operations in this country. So what we do, we have staggered up teams, enforcement teams, and these teams cater to specific areas. This is driven by stats as well as analysis. So you know where the entertainment spots are. You know what is the issue that is dominant that comes out of that area. And the focus is on addressing same.
During the busy Christmas season, heightened police presence will be in the streets and communities, and the limiting of traffic in busy commercial zones. The strategy will continue to be in effect until January 15, 2024. Citizens are assured that there will be an increase in police presence, both in uniformed and plainclothes ranks daily. There will be an increased number of anti-crime patrol and fully operational police booths located at various areas across the 12 regional police divisions, especially in the main shopping districts. Also, there will be a deployment of marine, mounted and canine patrol, deployment of police patrols to the crime hotspots, especially during peak hours, and identifying known suspicious characters at busy shopping areas, commercial banks, car parks, and night spots to act as a deterrent. Tiana reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Thank you, Tiana. COP28 fails to advance carbon market. VP says Ghana disappointed. And PAHU warns against e-cigarette use among children and non-smokers. Those stories and more when we return.
101 reasons to shop at Quartz. Unbeatable prices and the best value. Quality brands that you trust. At Quartz you can shop with no cash. Credit is amazing. Pay in 90 days. Quartz makes it easy. 101 reasons to shop at Quartz. We have so much in store, and online we've got 101 reasons to shop at Quartz.
We at SNL Electrical Agency believe that a good design begins with a great lighting plan, from ambiance lighting to statement chandeliers. Trendy LED fixtures, we've got it all. Layering your homes with lights is the key to creating spaces that welcome, comfort, and inspire. SNL Electrical Agency, importers and distributors of all electrical lamps, solar lights, cables, circuit breaker panels, AC units, and so much more. SNL Electrical Agency, 179 to 180 Thomas Street, Kitty. Telephone 226-3018, 223-1634.
Giving you the best Christmas with Digicel.
Digicel is bringing you the best deals, the best prices, and the best cash prizes. Hold on to your Santa hats because there's up to $50 million in cash.
Welcome back. You with the HGP Nightly News. Vice President Barrett Jagdeo underscored Guyana's disappointment in the outcome of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP28, after talks failed to propel Guyana's carbon market capabilities. Details in this report.
Nobody sees the outcome of COP as an overwhelming success.
That was Vice President Barrett Jagdeo after the conclusion of the United Nations UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP28. The VP lamented Guyana's disappointment in the lack of progress on key issues, particularly in expanding Guyana's capability in marketing its carbon market.
We are disappointed that Article 6, which dealt with carbon markets, did not make any advance.
According to the Vice President, advancing the carbon market will increase greater incentives to ensure forested countries can raise money through the market mechanism. Another disappointment the VP pointed out was the failure to advance adaptation measures.
They struck out all of the language that spoke about the rich countries must provide predictable financing for adaptation.
For the first time, the conference saw major oil-producing nations striking a deal to move away from fossil fuels after days of negotiations. The COP28 president said nations had confronted realities and had set the world in the right direction. The conference concluded on December 15th. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Shamar Allen.
The Guyana Power and Light Incorporated has commenced the first installation process of the 17 generator and transformer sets at its substation in Columbia, Maiconi, East Coast, Demerara. Caris Gonzalez has your update.
Installation of the generators and transformer at the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated GPL substation in Columbia, Maiconi, East Coast, Demerara has commenced. It is anticipated that the engines will be integrated into the grid by the end of the week. In a recent update, a minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, during a telephone interview with Nightly News, said with the arrival of some 17 generator sets, GPL would be in a better position to deliver a steady supply of electricity to citizens and further assured they will commence installation process this week.
Coming days, we will have a phased implementation of it because it's 17 sets and they have to be hooked up to a substation, transformers, fuel tanks and so in the coming days. But we'll definitely have additional power before the holidays.
Indar further noted that the groundwork for fitting the generators into the physical infrastructure was completed prior to the arrival of the engines. It is anticipated that this new outfit will deliver a steady supply of electricity to citizens across Guyana. At the start of November, the demand for electricity was 172 megawatts, exceeding GPL's current generation capacity of 167 megawatts. Upon installation, the new generators will see an increase to 28.9 megawatts. For HGP Nightly News, I am Caris Gonzalez.
The Guyana Elections Commission has announced that the claims and objections exercise is set to commence January 2 and will run up to January 29, 2024. Caris Gonzalez again with that report.
The Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, has declared that citizens can make claims during its claims and objections exercise beginning early January. The process is crucial in compiling the official list of electors, OLE, for the upcoming general and regional elections to be held in 2025. GECOM's recent notice outlines that the claims and objections period will span 27 days starting January 2 to 29, 2024. Preliminary lists are available at key locations nationwide. The exercise caters for individuals who will be 18 years and older by December 31, 2023. Persons who meet the criteria of citizenship through birth, descent, naturalization, or being a Commonwealth country citizen, residing in Guyana for a year or more, are eligible to participate of the official list of electors, OLE, and participate in the anticipated 2025 elections. Persons who are not currently listed can submit a claim for inclusion in the OLE, while those desirous of updating their address will be accommodated. Additionally, individuals can request a name change or correction if there are inaccuracies in the preliminary list of electors, PLE. As stated in their notice, GECOM emphasized that the claims aspect of the process will conclude on January 15, 2024, while the objection phase will wrap up on January 22, 2024. According to GECOM's Public Relations Officer, Yolanda Ward, the exercise proceeded smoothly with minimal disruptions, and extensions were granted to ensure widespread participation from the population. For the HGP Nightly News, I am Caris Gonzalez.
Cleanup, we can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanup, or construction project. It's simple. Step 1, give us a call. Step 2, we put down the bin. Step 3, load it up with all of your junk. Step 4, we take it away. That's simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there is no job that is too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455.
At Raj Jewelry, we transform the most precious metals and diamonds into works of art, capturing timeless beauty, love, and commitment to create the most luxurious gold and diamond jewelries. From classic designs to modern masterpieces, Our expert jewelers can help you find the perfect piece to commemorate a special occasion or simply to add a touch of luxury to your wardrobe. Raj Jewelry, Guyana's #1 retailer for luxury gold and diamond jewelry.
101 reasons to shop at Quartz. Unbeatable prices and the best value. Quality brands that you trust. At Quartz you can shop with no cash. Credit is amazing. Pay in 90 days. Quartz makes it easy. 101 reasons to shop at Quartz. We have so much in store and online we've got 101 reasons to shop at Quartz.
Multi-skilled video editor / camera person wanted. Join our HGPTV video production and broadcast department for an exciting opportunity. As a video editor / camera person, your primary role involves transforming raw or pre-recorded news materials, including video, audio, and graphics, into broadcast-ready content for both television and online platforms. You'll also have the chance to cover assignments alongside our reporters, working either in studio or out in the field. If you are passionate about video editing and camera work and enjoy a good challenge, please get in touch with Ms. Carol Felix via email address carolfelix@hgptv.com to explore this opportunity further.
Come 1966, when independence is now to be gained from the colonial master, we saw Venezuela upping the ante in relation to what it can now do to a small country.
They had no case in the first place, is the position of Attorney General Anil Nandlal on the ruling of the appeal court which upheld Acting Chief Justice and Senior Counsel Roxanne George's decision to throw out the APNU-AFC elections petition case. More details from Tiana Cole.
They had no case in the first place. They have lost the March 2nd, 2020 general and regional elections by thousands of votes.
That was Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Anil Nandlal, mere hours after the Court of Appeal dismissed election petition number 88, which Claudette Thorne and Heston Boswick had filed. The Attorney General posited that it is entirely up to the opposition to decide whether they wish to appeal the appeals court decision at the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ.
These petitions, in my view, should never have been filed in the first place, because they did not have a case. But they filed them.
Minister Nandlal reminded that a recount order which the petitioners had argued violated Section 22 of the election laws was crafted with full support from the parliamentary opposition.
Nothing is wrong with what GCOM has done. Their contention is, or was, that GCOM, by passing Order 60, was usurping the functions of Parliament.
The petitioners contended that the Ghana Elections Commission, GCOM, conduct of the elections on March 2, 2020, had broken electoral rules, and that the Ghana constitute as such an extent that the election result must be declared null and void. As such, the Court of Appeal determined that GCOM was empowered to take all necessary steps to resolve the problems that arose during those elections, including putting Order number 60 into effect to make sure that the results were fair and delivered in a timely manner. Justice George, among other things, had ruled that GCOM acted in full compliance with the Constitution and electoral laws in its conduct of the elections, and that neither section of the Election Laws Amendment Act nor Order 60 was unlawful. Tiana Cole reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
The Pan American Health Organization has issued an urgent call for action to be taken to protect children and non-smokers and to prevent the uptake in e-cigarettes worldwide. The organization is adamant that strong, decisive action is needed to prevent the uptake of e-cigarettes based on the growing body of evidence of its use by children. Here is Renata Burnett.
Urgent action is needed to control e-cigarettes to protect children as well as non-smokers and minimize health harms to the population. This is according to a recent statement issued by the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. E-cigarettes as consumer products are not shown to be effective for quitting tobacco use at the population level. Instead, alarming evidence has emerged on adverse population health effects, PAHO said. According to the organization, e-cigarettes have been allowed on the open market and aggressively advertised to young people. 34 countries ban the sale of e-cigarettes, 88 countries have no minimum age at which e-cigarettes can be bought, and 74 countries have no regulations in place for the harmful products. Kids are being recruited and trapped at an early age to use e-cigarettes and may get hooked to nicotine, said Dr. Tedros Adhanom, WHO Director General. Whilst the long-term health effects of e-cigarettes are not fully understood, it has been established that they generate toxic substances, some of which are known to cause cancer, and some that increase the risk of heart and lung disorders. Use of e-cigarettes can also affect brain development and lead to learning disorders for young people, the statement highlighted. Children 13 to 15 years old are using e-cigarettes at rates higher than adults in all WHO regions. In Canada, the rates of e-cigarettes use among 16 to 19-year-olds has doubled between 2017 to 2022. And in England, the number of young users has tripled in the past 3 years. Even brief exposure to e-cigarette content on social media can be associated with increased intention to use these products, as well as more positive attitudes towards e-cigarettes. As it relates to the cessation strategies, PAHO said it should be based on the best available evidence of efficacy to go with other tobacco control measures and subject to monitoring and evaluation. Based on the current evidence, it is not recommended that governments permit sale of e-cigarettes as consumer products in pursuit of a cessation objective. Renata Burnett, reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Stay tuned for regional news.
ACH gives you a gift the entire family will enjoy. Laugh and celebrate happy moments together as you relax in front of your new TV. It's the perfect gift that will bring you joy throughout the year. Choose from a range of brand name Samsung and RCA smart TVs with UHD 4K technology at the best prices in town. In these times of unstable electricity, know that you'll get a full 1-year manufacturer's warranty. Visit ACH, Guyana's factory authorized Samsung distributor. Lot A, Good for Waxing Public Road, East Coast, Demerara.
Business owner, your expertise is vital to the success of our economy. As a leader in your industry, we invite you to participate in the 2023 National Economic Survey from the Bureau of Statistics. By law, your participation is required. However, it is also an opportunity to share insights that will directly inform key economic policies and future business opportunities. The survey process is simple and guided every step of the way by our knowledgeable data collectors. They will work with you to capture the data that matters efficiently and accurately.
Your insights inform our nation. The 2023 National Economic Survey gives you the power to shape Guyana's economic future. By sharing your expertise, we are able to gather data so that you can make wise investment decisions, anticipate changes in consumer behavior, understand GDP trends to manage risk efficiently, and gain competitive insight for your long-term planning. This legally required survey is confidential. Your data is protected by the Statistics Act, and any information identifying your individual business cannot be shared or used for other purposes, such as taxation. This is your chance to be heard and make a difference.
The National Economic Survey 2023.
Shape tomorrow's economy.
Your participation matters.
A third oil production vessel, the Prosperity FPSO, has begun producing oil offshore Guyana. This project was delivered under budget and ahead of schedule. The Payara development will take production to over 600,000 barrels of oil per day next year, resulting in more revenues for Guyana.
Giving you the best Christmas with Digicel.
This Christmas, it's all about the best. Digicel is bringing you the best deals, the best prices, and the best cash prizes. Get half off and a whopping 50 gigs of data when you purchase the Samsung A04 for just $14,000, the Samsung A14 for just $29,000, or the Samsung A24 for just $35,000. That's right, half off and 50 gigs of data. It doesn't get any better than this. So why wait? This Christmas, buy nothing but the best. Offer good while stocks last.
Digicel.
Step right into the vibrant heart of Guyana with HGPTV's freshest series, Inside Culture. Join us every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. on HGPTV Channel 16, Cable 67, where Inside Culture will bring you closer to the heart and soul of Guyana. Also, Inside Culture will be streaming live on all our social media platforms, hgptv.com, Facebook, and YouTube, rebroadcasting on Sundays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Regional News. Venezuelan state oil company PDVSA and joint venture partner Repsol signed an agreement amending the original terms of a project in the country, aiming to revive its crude and gas output. The agreement for a production joint venture was signed in Caracas by Venezuela's oil minister and executives from Repsol. PDVSA and Chevron last week received approval from the country's National Assembly to extend two separate joint ventures for 15 years. The United States in October temporarily lifted oil sanctions on the South American country, allowing exports, imports, and investments through April. The joint venture, in which PDVSA has a 60% interest and Repsol the remaining 40%, operate in several areas of the country. Chief Magistrate Ian Weeks has called for a national parenting program to be established as he chastised some parents for abdicating their duties to state agencies. He was speaking as he dealt with the father of a 17-year-old boy who was before him in a district magistrate's court. A national parenting program, a mandatory national parenting program, is necessary. I think we must have a national parenting program. Parents must be sent to parenting classes as long as your children are born at the expense of the state. As long as your children come to us through the administration of justice, either through the maintenance court or the criminal justice system, the Chief Magistrate declared. The Point Hill Police in St. Catherine North Division are now searching for two gunmen who they believe are responsible for the death of Omar Lennon, otherwise called Gogo. The 42-year-old farmer from Lookout Garden Hill in the parish was reportedly shot and killed early Tuesday morning on his way from a round robin. According to police, about 1:30 a.m., Lennon accompanied a female to her home in the community when they were attacked by two armed men who robbed the female of a Samsung cellular phone valued at $35,000 and $30,000 in cash. Lennon reportedly attempted to flee but was shot by the gunmen. Passers-by found his body at about 7:40 a.m. and called the police. Thank you for watching. I am Tiana Cole.
The Zier grills thought on lack of clarity in Argyle declaration. Some aspects left for interpretation. Heightened security for Christmas holidays. GCOM's claims and objections exercise to begin January 2, 2024. And opposition had no case. AG following dismissal of elections petition case. Those are our major headlines. For these stories and more, please go to our website. It's www.hgptv.com. I'm Aletha Grant. Thanks for watching.